can't keep him out of the game.
Oh, gone! There's another, you just said he's not picking it.
Welcome to the Windies Insider, the weekly show that takes all of us behind the scenes of Windies cricket.
Oh, hold that boy.
And because it's our very first show, we shared at the show's open some never-before-seen footage of our men's training days right here at CCG. Because this place, this facility right here is really a unique place.
And it's fantastic. There's a great story from the West Indies High Performance Centre. So all these photos we've got around us on the wall, hopefully we'll have many more performance stories to come.
There should be a lot of performance stories. The fans love it here. This is the comfort place for watching cricket in the Caribbean, and when it comes to cricket here at the CCG, the fans absolutely adore it.
I love it. As an Englishman coming to the Caribbean, this is what it's all about. Sun, brilliant backdrop, good wicket, and plenty of places to sit down with a cooler, have a beer and watch the cricket as well.
Certainly.
And while I've got the camera, just let me tell you a few other things. We're going to be giving you lots of one-to-one interviews with our coaching staff, the players, the legends, and plenty more besides. So we're going to have a lot of fun doing it, and hopefully you're going to learn lots of great stuff along the way.
And I'm Nasira Mohammed, and I'll be bringing you the more serious side of West Indies cricket news, reviews and previews, as well as some never-before-seen footage. A thrilling test series against Sri Lanka started in Trinidad with a determined 100 from Shane Dorridge, who proved his doubters wrong. After a first innings total of 414 runs, one of those great sessions of West Indies fast bowling saw the pace cranked up, helmets cracked, and the visitors 3 wickets down. This set the tone for the rest of the pitch and paved the way for a resounding victory as Roston Chase and Devendra Bishu spun Sri Lanka out in their second innings. The pace attack fired things up again in St. Lucia, and Shannon Gabriel ripped up the record books with his amazing bowling. Not only was his 13 wickets for 121 runs a career best, it was the best bowling on West Indian soil. Only 2 other Windies bowlers have done better. Michael Holden with 14 for 149 against England in 1976, and Courtney Walsh with 13 for 55 against New Zealand in 1995. Shannon's historic figures unfortunately did not get the result they deserved. The match ended in a draw due to rain, bad light and a lost session of protests after the umpires charged Sri Lanka with ball tampering. Then we had more history in Barbados for the 3rd test and the first ever day-night test match in the West Indies. The first ever pink ball test saw wickets fall quickly and batsmen struggled to get in. Some feisty batting from Dowrich and Holder set up a good first innings lead, but the Sri Lankans fought back hard. 9 wickets in the match for captain Jason Holder couldn't save the game. Sri Lanka's 3 quicks Lakmal, Kumara and Rajita showed their potential when they turned up the pace to leave a series drawn that should have been remembered for some brilliant Test cricket rather than controversy. And that was your look at news on the Windies Insider. Join us again next week for more news. I am Nasira Mohammed.
And here's where it gets really good. We're going to give you these special event, uncut interviews in their entirety.
They really give you so much insight, and they also give you an inside look into Windies cricket.
Absolutely, and in Jimmy's case, fantastic personality, loads of experience and expertise. Let's see what he's got to say. Jimmy Adams, wonderful to have you here. Welcome to the Windies Insider, our first special guest, our first show.
Thank you, Don.
We've got a few questions. We're not going to grill you, but
Okay.
we want to know some great stuff about what you've been up to. You've been in the job for 18 months, Director of Cricket. How do you see the Windies teams developing at the moment? How far do you see that they've come, and where do you think we've got to get to in the next few months?
Well, I think both white and red ball are moving in the right direction. I think we've seen more recovery signs in red ball cricket. But I just want to touch on something that you said, that it's been a long time since I've seen a home series where all the wickets that we've had for both the ODIs and the Test matches were what I consider to be quality international wickets. And I think it has led to some of our young fast bowlers really putting on a good show for us and starting to look like maybe the bowlers of old. And yes, I just think that first of all is very critical. When you talk about the difference between red and white ball, the white ball performances weren't what we wanted. We would have gone into the series against Bangladesh as favourites.
Yeah.
We didn't get the result we wanted. But in preparing for a World Cup next year, which is a massive year for us, I'd rather have certain questions being asked now, where we have time to address it, be it selection, be it tactics, be it wickets that we want to play on, be it strategy. I'd rather have those questions being asked now and having the time to deal with them. On the back of, and this is what I truly believe, that we have a core group of pretty exciting one-day players who can make an impact next year.
And we visited Sandals Grand Antigua to catch up with Hayley Matthews.
Absolutely, we got some great laughs, discussion, because she was also joined by her teammates, Shakira Selman and Anisa Mohammed. Let's go and have a look.
But Hayley, first off, tell us what it was like back in 2016 when you smashed a half century to help the Windies women lift their first World T20 title.
For sure, the best day of my life. I will always be able to say that. But I mean, you know, just the feeling of being able to represent not just your country, not just your island, but a whole region, and to be able to do it at such a high level, and to be able to go out there and win something like a World Cup. I mean, so many people don't even get the opportunity to play such a high level of any sport, and we had the opportunity to go out there and actually win it. So for me, I think it's definitely an experience I would treasure forever.
Well, you just heard from some of the Windies women's players. Next week, we have a chat with their head coach, Henderson Springer, right here on the Windies Insider. Don't forget, it's the ICC Women's World T20 Championships being played right here in the Caribbean, November 9th to 24th in Guyana, St. Lucia and Antigua and Barbuda. Get your tickets, which are on sale now. Log on right here and you can purchase them. Come support the Windies women, the defending world champions. Hopefully we get to take the title right back here on home soil.
We hope you enjoyed the first show. We certainly had a great time bringing it to you. We want you to drop us a line and tell us what you thought of the Windies Insider. Don't forget, we are broadcasting from the CCG Stadium in the beautiful island of Antigua and Barbuda. Join us next time for another edition of the Windies Insider.